The overall goal is to design the next generation roadside infrastructure. We're designing smart barriers. These are the next generation barriers that will communicate with cars. The goal here is to equip barriers with radios so they can talk to cars. They can provide some information to the cars, and then the cars can make better decisions. We're doing a lot of field experiments. We are working with our colleagues in the Midwest Roadside Safety Facility. We are working with experts who design barriers for several applications, for highways, for NASCAR. They are doing real-life crash tests. And we are now able to perform wireless experiments for the first time, as far as we know, during a car crash, which actually helps us learn things that we may never assume, like the finding that we have that the barrier height antennas are much better than higher height antennas, which is kind of counter to our intuition, but we learn it in practical experiments. And hopefully this will also help with the recent initiatives to improve the infrastructure of our nation so that we can have better roads. You know, one of the problems we see is we're talking about autonomous cars. We're talking about sensory technologies, assisted driving. So we will have the supercars, right, on the roads, but they will be driving on the roads that are designed in the 1950s. So that doesn't make sense. So let's bring the infrastructure to the same era as the autonomous cars will be. So then we'll have much better control on what we're doing, and we'll hopefully have less crashes, and we can get much closer to zero fatalities in traffic. That's the major goal.